Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sam. I am a YouTuber who reviews all things Drag Race, and tonight we are reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 8. This was the Lollapalooza. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Amateur Hour community. We have a fun time over here on this side of the interwebs. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You can also follow me on my other social medias if you would like at Amateur Hour, all like that on all platforms. Ding ding. And also, if you're watching this post live, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below. It really helps me out in those YouTube algorithm streets. And again, I'm still trying to get monetized, so all the comments really do make a big difference, if I am being honest with y'all. So with that out of the way, we are going to get into this episode. Actually, there's one more thing I do want to say. Again, I have been posting on the channel, still not monetized for over 2 years. And if you do wish to donate to the channel, again, no pressure. There is a donation tab down below on the little ticker thing with my Cash App and my Venmo. Again, no pressure whatsoever. But let's get into this episode. This is the Lollapalooza, RuPaul's Drag Race SmackDown Season 15. We're going to get right on into it. Episode starts out with the queens walking back into the workroom after the elimination of Aura Mayari. I'm still a little bit upset about Aura's elimination. I definitely think Jax was feeling a little nervous after that. This is her second time lip syncing. But hey, it is what it is. And again, having Aura gone is an interesting choice. I don't necessarily think it would have happened had Spice been in the bottom, like I think Spice should have been. But again, we'll get to that later as we talk. There's also a moment with Lucy where Lucy is still a little bit upset because she was not in the top. And she's thinking, hey, I've been putting in all of this effort and work into my acting challenges, into my characters, and all of the above. I want to get some points. And I get that. But at the same time, for me, I definitely think Mistress was the clear winner last week. Again, there's not going to be too much to talk about in this preview part. I mostly want to get to the actual lip syncs because there are quite a few lip syncs to talk about. We get this moment here with them all sitting all around the table. RuPaul comes out and introduces the Maxi Challenge. This is going to be the lip sync Lollapalooza. Again, there are 10 queens remaining. They're all a little bit nervous, but it is what it is. Right off the bat, they're learning that they're going to have to pick who they will be lip syncing against. And I don't know if I were y'all, but if I were in this competition, I'd be nervous to lip sync against Sasha, Anitra, and Mistress. Those would be the ones I'd be the most nervous to lip sync against. I think if I were to pick and Malaysia. I think Malaysia would be really good too. But if I were to pick someone to lip sync against, it would probably be Spice, just because Spice has the least experience in terms of actual performance in outside of the TikToks, if you will. Again, no shade, just giving you all my real honest truth. Again, Mistress was talking. RuPaul comes out. We're gonna get right to the main stage. I do appreciate that they weren't really messing around with like a whole bunch of workroom drama. They were very much like, let's get to this point. Let's get to what the people want. Let's get to these lip syncs. RuPaul, you look good. I like the dress. It's pretty. All right. Now we get all the queens coming out, right? Right off the bat, they do a bingo little thing where they pick the ball. The first queen to be picked from the bingo ball thing is Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. And Malaysia decides to pick Marsha to lip sync against. Personally, if I were Malaysia, I would probably have picked Spice because I would feel pretty confident about being able to beat her. Again, maybe that's just me. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Again, I think it was an interesting choice to pick Marsha because I feel like we didn't really know what to expect from Marsha. in terms of this lip sync. And these are all the songs that they have to choose from as well. And right off the bat, Marsha chooses Boys Don't Cry by Anitra. All right, let's get to this lip sync. So this lip sync was interesting. For me, I don't know. I think they both gave very different performances. Marsha was definitely bringing the stunts, and Malaysia was giving me more in terms of like presence, I guess, stage presence. So for me, it kind of depends on what you're looking for the song. Ultimately, RuPaul decides that the winner of this lip sync is going to be Marsha. This gagged me a bit. I'm going to be real with y'all. For me, I probably would have picked Malaysia. But again, no shade to Marsha. I'm happy she's safe. Again, this outfit. What is this, Marsha? I don't know. Marsha's safe, though. Good for her. She gets to go back into the workroom. Next up, the next queen to be picked is Lucy Laduca. Lucy Laduca then picks... Who's it gonna be? Oh, Lucy picks Spice. And Spice ends up picking the lip sync song, Do You Want to Touch Me by Joan Jett. When it comes to this lip sync, for me, it was little bit lackluster. It wasn't really giving me very much in terms of performance. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think they both did a decent job. I definitely agree ultimately that the winner for this lip sync would be Lucy, because I definitely think Lucy brought more to the actual lip sync as opposed to Spice. Again, no shade to Spice. Like, Spice did the best that she could. But for me, I definitely think Lucy was the winner here. I agree with this decision. Again, ultimately, Lucy is safe, so she gets to go back into the workroom with Marsha. And Spice goes back to do another lip sync. Next up, chosen is Lux. And Lux picks Selena Estitties. And Estitties decides to pick It's All Coming Back to Me Now by Celine Dion. This is a drag number. So you need to be able to bring it in terms of like what they're expecting, because this is such a heavily performed drag number, right? Hello, Christopher. Hello. No worries. We're just getting into these lip syncs. Again, for me, I definitely think this was an interesting moment because I feel like Selena was counting on the fact that Lux wouldn't expect her to pick It's All Coming Back to Me Now. Again, this is where you get into a little bit of that brain teasiness because everyone's sort of trying to play each other and almost overproduce it a little bit. So I get it, but hey, ultimately Selena picks It's All Coming Back to Me Now. They do their lip sync. I enjoyed this one a lot. Again, this is very much give me a very much drag number, like I said. And like, look at that pose. You cannot tell me this is not a drag performance. I'm kind of obsessed. Ultimately, RuPaul announces Selena is safe and she gets to go back. Next up to be picked is Mistress. And Mistress ends up picking Jax. And Jax picks the song Tell It to My Heart by Taylor Dayne. This performance might be my favorite of the night. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm very obsessed with it. Mistress was giving me the drag I remember seeing when I was in college. This is drag. Like, oh my god, this is something you can see at a Pride Festival. This is very, very Southern drag. And it's definitely giving me what I want for this number. Ultimately, RuPaul announces that Mistress is safe and she gets to go back to the workroom. For me, this was a very clear decision because I feel like Jax was relying a little bit too much on the stunts, whereas Mistress was definitely in the moment with the number. And for me, that's what I like to see in a lip sync, right? And again, going back to what I was saying earlier, this is drag. This is Southern drag. This is Texas drag. Like, this is everything. This was one of my favorite lip syncs of the night. I'm obsessed with Mistress. I thought this was phenomenal. Just overall, I love Mistress. Like, Mistress can do no wrong. And again, we get a little bit of drama when Mistress comes back because everyone's like, "Oh, we thought Jax was gonna win." I'm like, "Really? Really?" I don't know. Anyways, the final 2 lip sync of the first round is going to be Sasha versus Anitra. Again, this is the gag of all gags for me. But then again, if you really think about it, because everyone is picking their own lip sync opponents, of course they're going to pick an opponent that they feel like they can compete against. And more people are more nervous to lip sync against these 2 queens, right? So of course they're going to be the ones that are left till the very end. And this is giving me what I want to see in a lip sync. This is what I want to see. I am obsessed with this lip sync that they did. They are lip syncing to I'm in Love with a Monster by Fifth Harmony. And for me, this was everything. Sasha versus exactly. Honestly, I'm gonna say this now. I would not be surprised if these are the top 2 in the end. I mean, easily I could see Sasha. Facts. I truly believe Mistress. Yeah, I'm obsessed with Mistress. Like, Mistress is another competitor for the crown. In terms of competitors for the crown for me at this point, with 9 episodes, it is either Mistress, Lux, or Sasha for me. Mostly Sasha and Mistress, if I'm being honest with y'all. Like, those 2 queens are giving me everything I want to see in a winner. And I'm very much here for either one of them ultimately taking the crown. But when it comes to this lip sync, this was stunts on stunts on stunts on stunts on stunts on stunts. This was everything. This was what the children wanted to see. Sasha was serving sex. And Anitra, oh my god, her too. This split, oh my god. This moment was everything. Everything. I'm obsessed with this lip sync. Like, get into Sasha. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at how hot she is. Oh my god. Who gave her permission? Like I said, stunts on stunts on stunts on stunts. And this was everything I wanted to see in a lip sync. This was everything. I'm obsessed with this lip sync. Like, y'all, I don't think y'all understand how good this was. It was everything. Honestly, for me, this could have been a double win. This could have been a double win. I don't know how they would have made it work, but I could have seen that being a double win. Ultimately, in the end, Sasha does win. So congratulations to Sasha on winning the lip sync and getting to go back. Anitra is an excellent competitor for Sasha. Sasha murders people in the... Yeah, exactly. They were giving me what I wanted to see in a lip sync. Like, in terms of lip sync Lollapalooza, that was everything. That was everything. I was obsessed. And again, congratulations to Sasha. I don't think anyone was particularly surprised that Sasha won. Again, I kind of wish I had gotten like a top 2 lip sync for this episode just so that we could have seen that be the top 2 because that would have been everything. That would have been everything. Anyways, ultimately, Anitra is still up for elimination. So this was a gag for me, but hey. Ultimately, the next lip sync is Paul chosen is Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. And Malaysia picks Spice. This was an interesting choice. Because ultimately I do think it was the right choice. And I also get this was a song that Spice shows, she shows Don't Go Yet by Camila Cabello. And neither one of them knew the lyrics. But the thing was, Spice was counting on Malaysia not knowing the lyrics. But the thing is, Spice also didn't know the lyrics. So this was just a mess. This was probably one of my least favorite lip syncs of the night. And again, I love Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. Like, get into her mug. Her mug is everything. That blush. Look at that blush. Look at that blush. Oh my god, her face. Oh my god, Malaysia's face. Malaysia. How dare you? Malaysia and Spice could have been a double. Yeah. It definitely was not giving me what I want to get from a lip sync. But I don't know. It wasn't giving me what I wanted. Like, I don't know. I feel bad. Like, this was probably my least favorite lip sync. This pose at the end was cute. It was cute, Spice, I will say. Ultimately, RuPaul announces that Malaysia Baby Doll Fox is safe. And Spice has to continue on to the next lip sync challenge. And again, right in the drama, there's some drama moments where Marsha's asking Malaysia why she chose Marsha to lip sync against. And Malaysia's saying, oh, it just, you were right next to me. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. But again, if she were to choose someone who she thinks she could beat, she probably would have picked, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Like, it was an interesting moment, but kind of, like, there's not too much to say. All right, now we get to the final three lip sync to find out who's else is in the bottom. Three-way lip syncs for me are too much. It's too much. It's too much to keep track of. This lip sync was The Right Stuff by Vanessa Williams. For me, it was either Lux or Anitra to win this one. Like, they were both giving me what I want to get from this lip sync. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a little bit chaotic. But hey, that pose? This pose from Lux. This pose is gorgeous. Get into the hair. Oh my god. Ultimately, in the end of this lip sync, RuPaul announces that Lux is safe and gets to go back to the workroom. Fierce. Love that for Lux. Love that for her. Gag me a bit, for sure. If you get the rough... Anyways. Lux is safe. Then we get to the next lip sync. Well, now we have the bottom three, right? And RuPaul announces there's a twist where the person who gets chosen is going to be able to pick one of the remaining two queens to be safe. This was an interesting moment for me because I'm like, all right, so I don't know if this is production stepping in, because why didn't they just do a three-way lip sync like they did earlier? But I'm also grateful at the same time because I feel like having another three-way lip sync would have been a little bit too much for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love all three of these queens, but like it would have been a little bit chaotic. Ultimately, Anitra had chosen, and Anitra gets to pick which of the other two queens is safe. And ultimately, Anitra picks Spice to be safe. This gagged me a bit, for sure. Twist, I died. Kind of random. I agree. It was a gag moment. I don't know. It was an interesting choice from Anitra to pick Jax to lip sync against. But at the same time, I think she's trying to be fair. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think she should have picked Spice or is stuck with Jax? Who do you think she should have lip synced against? On the one hand, I am grateful because I feel like we got a better lip sync than we would have otherwise. Because otherwise, I do think it would have been a bit boring, a little bit flat, a little bit stale. Again, not very much seasoning, which is funny because her name is Spice. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Ultimately, Anitra picked Jax to lip sync. She must have known Jax was worn out. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I get it. I get it. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Ultimately, the final two lip sync is going. So Spice is safe. The final two lip sync is going to be Anitra versus Jax. To finally by CC Peniston. Yeah. This lip sync was interesting. It was a lot of stunts. I definitely enjoyed Anitra's lip sync a little bit more. I just think Anitra brings a little bit more presence to it. Again, no shade to Jax, sorry. I'm tired. No shade to Jax, but I do think Anitra ultimately was the better performer. And ultimately, RuPaul announces that Anitra is safe. So congratulations to Anitra. She gets to continue on to the top 9. And unfortunately, Jax is eliminated. Again, this is sad to see. I really enjoy Jax on the show. I think Jax is a really fun queen. She brought a lot of cool performances. But ultimately, Jax does sashay away. It was Jax's time, I think. I hear that. But at the same time, I feel like it was Spice's time. If I'm being honest, I feel like it's been Spice's time for the past 3 weeks. Like, no shade, no shade, no shade. But for me, I think Spice should have been gone. I think Spice probably should have gone the week after Sugar went. Like, Spice has not been giving me what I want on Drag Race. No shade. Just giving you all my honest opinions here. But hey. Jax ultimately had to sashay away. Sad to see her go. I thought Jax could have been a fun queen, but I definitely think, yeah, it is what it is. Jax is gone. We have a top 9. Anitra safe. Congratulations to Anitra. But that does bring the end of this review. Again, let me know what you think about all of this down below in the comments section. Like this video if you liked it. Share, subscribe, come join the Amateur community. I'm going to take this away. And yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you are enjoying this content, please share it. It really helps me out in these YouTube streets. Of course, always here to do live reviews. I am going to bring back some edited content as well. Spread throughout the week. Excuse me. Because my Makeup Monday was probably one of my least successful Makeup Mondays, I might, depending on what I'm thinking, I might nix that. Just because if it's not really getting much viewage, it's kind of hurting my channel as opposed to helping my channel. So in the future, I think I might nix out Makeup Mondays. Just a heads up, if you did enjoy those, again, I apologize. But I think ultimately it is the smartest decision for my channel if I don't want to, like, completely kill it, you know? Again, I enjoy doing the Makeup Mondays. If you want to see more makeup content, I can do some stuff on my Instagram potentially. Maybe makeup lives on Instagram before Drag Race. I don't know. I'm open to some fun new ideas. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Like this video if you liked it. Share on the social medias. Hit that subscribe button. Come join the Sandwich Hour community. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I think I went through everything. Follow me on my other socials. All in this little thing at Sandwich Hour. Boop, 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 boop. And yeah, I think that does bring me to the end of this video. If you're watching this later, let me know what you think about it all in the comment section. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the things. Help me out. Help the channel grow even more. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Have a good rest of your night, day or night, wherever you are. And I will see y'all later.